Did you know that in the Philippines, elections are always held on a Monday? Sounds like a plot twist, right? I mean, who chooses Monday for something as exciting as picking the next leader of the country? You'd think they'd at least give people a Friday for a little pre-vote weekend party. But nope! Stay tuned, because today we're diving into the fascinating and kind of hilarious reasons why Philippine elections always fall on a Monday. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this one. Let's get started. Welcome to Now Leo Know, your go-to place for trivia, fun facts, and mind-blowing information about everything under the sun. If you're into learning cool stuff in a fun, easy-to-digest way, you're in the right spot. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss a trivia-filled adventure. Let's dive into why the Philippines is all about Monday elections. Alright, so let's kick things off with the big question. Why Monday? I mean, we get it, the weekend's fun, but Monday? That's like setting up the world's biggest party and asking everyone to show up after a 3-day weekend. But there's actually a pretty interesting reason behind it, and it goes all the way back to the 1987 Philippine Constitution. See, the framers of the Constitution wanted to make sure that elections were held on a day when as many people as possible could participate. Why? Because Mondays, by law, are working days in the Philippines. So here's the logic. Most Filipinos work from Monday to Friday, so holding elections on a Monday ensured that most people would be free to go to the polls. It's like they thought, let's make it a day that no one's too tired from the weekend, but also not too bored to vote. But wait, here's where it gets even more interesting. The Constitution specifically prohibits holding elections on Sundays. Why, you ask? Well, Sundays are considered sacred days in the predominantly Christian Philippines. They're a day of rest, reflection, and for many, a day spent with family at church. The thought was, you don't want people choosing between going to vote or going to Sunday Mass, so they picked Monday as the best compromise. Imagine asking someone to choose between attending Mass or voting for the next president. Can you picture the holy dilemma? Father, I love you, but I need to pick my next leader. Let's call it a divine intervention. Now there's another reason Monday elections work out pretty well: speed. Back in the day, elections used to take days, sometimes even weeks. But with a Monday election, the whole process is way faster. Let's be real, no one wants to wait forever to find out who won the presidency. So, with everyone voting on the same day, the results come in much quicker. Plus, by Monday, the candidates have already made their final push, and people are hyped up for the week ahead. It's like getting the results of your favorite reality show right after the finale airs. Fast forward to today, and while the voting and counting might not be as quick as ordering a pizza on your phone, holding elections on a Monday means that the Philippines stays on track and keeps the electoral process moving smoothly, even though we're living in the age of 24/7 news cycles. But wait, there's more! A Monday election also works out really well for the people running the show, the election workers. See, election workers need to have a couple of days off before the big event to prepare and rest. If elections were held on a Saturday, they'd probably be working through the weekend. No one's got time for that. But by putting it on Monday, workers can rest up on the weekend, get all their stuff ready, and still have a chance to enjoy a Sunday before diving into their 12-hour shifts on voting day. So, it's a win-win situation. Everyone's ready, everyone's awake, and you're more likely to avoid mistakes and chaos on election day. Which, let's be honest, is exactly what we all want when we're picking the next person to lead the country. Not chaos. No thank you. One of the best things about Monday elections is that it actually boosts voter turnout. Think about it. If elections were on a holiday or a weekend, many Filipinos would go off and take long vacations or spend the day at the beach. But with a Monday election, you're guaranteed to catch most people when they're home and available to vote. Plus, it gives the country a solid start to the week. It's like setting the tone for the next 5 days. Okay, let's get this done and then hit the ground running. And let's be honest, who doesn't love the idea of starting your Monday with a dose of democracy? It's like caffeinating your civic duty. Coffee and a ballot, anyone? Now, beyond the logistics and the rules, there's also something deeply cultural about it. Filipinos love a good gathering, and an election on a Monday means that the entire country, all the way from the farthest provinces to the busiest cities, are engaged in the same event. It becomes a nationwide activity. It's like a giant family reunion with a side of ballots. Everyone's talking about it, everyone's ready for change, and that's what makes it so significant. Monday elections aren't just about getting a new leader. They're a reflection of Filipino unity, enthusiasm, and civic pride. So, why does it matter? Well, this little quirk of Filipino elections shows us how even the smallest details, like the day of the week, can shape an entire nation's democratic process. And for you, the viewer, it's a reminder that the way elections are organized and held can have a huge impact on how a country functions. Whether you're in the Philippines or anywhere else, knowing the why behind the how of elections can make you a more informed, engaged citizen. And hey, who doesn't love being the smartest person at the dinner table when this topic comes up? And there you have it, the real reason elections in the Philippines are always on a Monday. It's a mix of history, religion, practicality, and a touch of Filipino ingenuity. If you loved learning this fun fact today, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, because who wouldn't want to impress them with their knowledge of Monday elections? Catch you in the next video, Trivia Masters!